There's old Hawk Dog. What's up, Jake? Hawk Dog. On guard, buddy. On guard. All right, buddy. Buddy, you're my pal. Pause for the cause. Yeah. All right, I'm going to head down to the comic room. All right. I'll be in the Hawk's Nest if you need me. All right, pal. That's Jake. That's Hawk Dog. I love him. I just want to spend a lot of time with old Jake boy. Because, he's 15 years old. Holy mackerel. He's an old guy. He's like, I'm an old man. But, he's in shape. He's in shape. But I'm going to, imagine when he goes. Oh, Hawk will be like, why? Yeah, that's crazy. But, he's been around forever. We got him when he was like 5 months old. Old Jake boy. And, someone took him to the vet and never came back. They're like, how much? Okay. Vaya con Dios, Jake. So we picked him up because we had a dog that just died. So someone knew that we were looking for a dog. We were in the market for a dog. No, it all worked out. Been great. He's a pal, and I'm not one of those guys that goes around bragging about. Yeah, that's my dog. I rescued him. I got the shirt on. I rescued him. It's like everyone's a big hero. Like the dog was tied to railroad tracks and the train was bearing down on him. And you're like, I ain't leaving until I get this dog freed. I'm a hero. You got this. Someone rescued the dog and you went and picked it up. That's what you did. Good old Jake. Woo! Welcome to the Hawk's Nest. Thanks for joining me. Got distracted with Jake. But I haven't seen the sun in like 2 months. I'm losing my mind. Oh my God. I'm white. I look like typing paper. I'm all depressed. Gonna start a grunge band. So I'm gonna brighten it up a little bit today. I'm gonna show us some nice, hopeful comic books. Nice old school, joyful comics. Like look at Supergirl. See, I got the 1 through 10 of Supergirl. I showed you those like a long time ago. That was like one of the first videos I ever did. That's when I was a green higgy. I was a real greenhorn at this YouTube stuff. But so I'm gonna show you something else. We're gonna show you some stuff today. We're gonna have a good old time. That's old Jake, my buddy. Yeah, he's getting old though. Even when he goes for a walk, you can't say walk. If you say walk, he gets all perked up. He's like, what? That's when my hawk woman's like, he needs to go for a WALK. And he's like, a walk? I know how to spell. That's what people do with my buddy Beckerman when they're like, oh, this thing fell apart. Anyone, do you have any GLUE? I need some GLUE. Yeah. All right. So I went to Second Alarm Comics. So this. They're like, I was like, guys. They had a big line. I was like, I was walking, I was slapping, high fiving. Yeah. And so this is what I got. I got a little weekly poll. Not a lot going on for me. Me personally, not a lot going on. I said, let there not be light. I got World's Finest. It's 2024 annual. And this has got Bumblebee, Bumblebee tuna, and it has Metamorpho, that mofo, hey there mofo, and it has the Challenges of the Unknown, and they also have much more. So this is with the Mark Waid crew, but I've been enjoying it. I gotta say, woo, I love it. And I got just one more. That's it for the weekly poll. I got Green Lantern issue number 4. Yeah. Alan Scott. I didn't read any of these yet. I will do the best I can. I've been, with all my spare time, I've been trying to, now I got my two winners for the 500 subscriber giveaway. D Collectors finally got back to me. Listen, D, when I put out a video, you watch it immediately. And so I got too much stress. I got to figure out what I should put in a package. I don't know. And I'm trying to. Now all of a sudden I can't draw. I told him I was going to draw him some, sketch some pictures and mail them out. Now I'm like, okay, I'm going to draw. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is that? I don't know, man. And people like D Collectors like this. Yeah, I'm working on Daredevil. Yeah, so that's the only run I'm working on. All I need is issue number 1. I was yeah. Let me go get that and mail it out to you, D. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it? So it's a tough job. It's a tough job, but we'll get it done. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a blast. And so what else did I get? Oh, I can't show you this. This is a gift. I picked up a gift. I don't want to show you. It's for D Collectibles. And I got this little gem. Check it out. I also need a lot of room. I'm trying to make room around here. So I've been going through the metal cabinets that I have, and I'm thinking about getting like a metal cabinet and put wheels on it so I could just move it when I need to move it. You've got to move it. Because I got no room in there, because that's where I have a sweatshop where a bunch of underage children make Nikes, and that's I can't use that area there. But then I went through. Hold on, check this out. This is Tales to Astonish, issue number 68. Close the Gate. This is June of '65. Staying Alive, and there's old. This is great. This is Back from the Dead. That's the Hulk story, right? And Giant Man, Hank Pym, he's sitting there napping. This guy's like, "Let me rock you to sleep." He's like, and this actually happens in the comic, which it's cool. That's what I dig, man. And Bob Powell and Jack Kirby are on the cover with a little help from Vince Coletta. Yeah, Bob Powell. Bob Powell was I don't know. He was like, his real name is Stanley Powell-Olowski. He shortened it up. And he did a lot of Golden Age work, Golden Age stuff. He actually did like Sheena, the Jungle Queen, in the Golden Age of comics. And Bob Powell. No, that's not Bob. Is it Bob? Yeah, Bob Powell. All right. So I wanted to get that. It's classic. He's like, "Here, use my rock." And that's what I got. That's it. All right, guys. See you later. No. All right. So I'm gonna cheer you up today. We're gonna go over some. We're gonna go over some Superboy. Got my shirt on. All right. Let's brighten it up around here. I gave my one shirt that I own. I gave it a rest. That thing was like, whoo. Yeah. So, and so let's just look at random Superboys. I want to show you some great Neal Adams art. I was watching Rigor Mortis 86. He put out a video the other day, and he's going over a lot of independents, like Valiant comics. I mean, that's just something it's a rabbit hole I really can't afford to go down. But it comes to find out, I do have 2 drawers full of independent comics. So I started going through them because he had like what do you have? Bloodsport or Bloodshot or something. I have a lot of those. I have EXO. All those stuff. I can't even think of it, but I got a lot of cool stuff. And I found some cool stuff I want to show you. Look at this. Little Dell Comics. Rat Patrol. That's a show from the 60s. That's, I think that's Christopher George. He was an actor on the Rat Patrol. He died. He died a long time ago, like 1983. But that's Rat Patrol. And, then The Cat. He's a cat burglar. That's Robert Loggia. Yes, sir. He died in 2015. Oh, yeah, man. He's got the grappling hook. The Cat. Delgado. And I found this. This is a big character that I love. Well, one of these days I'm going to do a show on just all the stuff that's in that drawer. It'll be fun. The Geek. What's up, you pencil neck geek? The Geek. And it's Joe Simon created The Geek back in like 60 something, and DC did actually over here on this. Hold on, I got one hanging up over here. This is Brother Power, The Geek, issue number 1. This came out in '68. Close the Gate. All right, he's like a ragdoll that became animated, and there's a couple issues of this, and then in like Brave and the Bold Volume 3, Batman story that he comes across the Geek. I have that. That's a great story. They did a good job with that. But This is the first appearance of DC Comics of Brother Geek, and yeah, man, it's kind of like along the lines of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. He comes to life, all right, and he gets reanimated by lightning. Lightning crashes and old mother dies. The ragdoll opens his eyes. Yeah, so this is by DC and Vertigo. This is in 1993. This is Mike Allred does the art on this. So I was like, wow. There's a lot of cool stuff in these two draws. I'm gonna go over that stuff soon. Soon. All right. Yeah. So it's been dark and depressing. I mean, it is winter, so I get it. But let's brighten things up a little bit. Here's Superboy. This is issue number 94. Close the door. Little Kurt Swan, typical Superboy. I just grabbed a bundle of Superboys out of there. I got the new Adventures of Superboy. We should go over someday. I finally completed that whole run, and it's a fun. That's another fun series. It just brings smile to your face, man. I'm telling you. And issue number 94. Golly, Superboy is really Pete Ross, my best friend. How I wish I had superpowers like his. What's going on? Superboy issue number 98. And this is a victim. I don't know if you can see that. This is a victim of an Ugats. He was practicing his cursive. His John Hancock. That is Danny Vacardia. Danny Vacardia, if you're out there, I'm going to get you. Woo, yeah. What you going to do, brother? And this is the first appearance of Ultra Boy. Right, yeah. This is issue number 98, Close the Gate. And they're eyeballing each other up with their x-ray vision. They're like, Superboy. He's like, Ultra Boy. Yeah, man. Classic. They hate each other. He's like, hey, how are you? I'm fine. Have a bad day. He's like, you first. He's like, drive fast. Take chances. Do you ever walk? Do you ever have this? I'm sure you had this happen to you. You're walking, and someone's coming at you, and then all of a sudden they start doing this. They don't know which way to go. Just walk. I'll avoid you. This is a rule. Here's a rule of thumb. Always, if you're walking and someone's coming at you, always step to your right. Your right. All right? Take it from there. These guys, they start doing the river dance with you. They're doing the cha-cha. I mean, like, get out of the way! Superboy, issue number 119. I'll rip out your spleen. Who is mightier? Who is mightier? This Superboy has invulnerability, supervision, super breath. This Superboy has flying powers, super strength, super hearing. I hear you. Imagine if you had ears in your armpits. What did you say? Superboy, issue number 120. Crimes of Superman. The 30th destroying inhabited planet, hurling meteor into city, sinking floating lab, smashing space liner. The fate of the future Superman. All right. This is another Kurt Swan. We'll get into some Neal Adams. Kurt Swan's great. And the art inside is done by George Pep. George Pep. Remember I told you about George Pep? I worked with a guy called Michael Pep, and I that's how I said his name, and then he finally lost his mind and he left work. Michael Pep! He's like, yeah, let me get that for you. This is Kurt Swan again. This is issue number 126. Otto Binder did this story, and George Pep did the art. Hold that tiger! This car for sale for $100,000. Oh, you kid, Metropolis or bust. Hold that tiger! Hold that tiger! Yeah, so I'm getting the winter blues. Not the Hawkman blues, the winter blues. I was thinking, I remember as a kid, I was, this is May of 66. This is issue 129. This is a fatty. 25 center, 80-page giant. The Kent's second super son. The saga of Kid Krypton. The Super Weakling from Space. I was a kid, and it was the dead of winter. And this is when I was a kid. It seemed like it got colder because there's a river down the street from my house, and it was frozen a lot of times during the winter. And there was a little market, a shop down the street, the IGA. And here's issue 144. Close the door. This is Kurt Swan. This is January of '68. And so we're going down. My friend from across the street, Justin, comes across the street. He's like, "I want to take a walk to the store?" Sure. And bone chilling cold. It's like a quarter mile down the hill. And my mom, before we left, she goes, "I didn't even think of this." She put it in my mind. She goes, "I don't want you walking on that frozen river." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even think of that. I think I'm going to walk on the frozen river." And so now I go on the way back from the store. We're going across the bridge, and I'm like, my friend goes, "Don't even think about it. Your mom said don't." I said, in my mind, I'm like, "Yeah, but I got to try." So I go to walk across the river, and my whole leg up to my crotch goes into the river. I'm like, "Oh!" I pull it out. I'm like, "Oh no!" And I'm like, and my pant leg froze solid, and I was like, "Kink, kink, 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 kink," and I couldn't bend my knee because my pant leg was frozen. I'm like, "Oh!" I'm crying. I was like 6 years old. My mom's gonna kill me. My mom's gonna kill me. Right? And I remember the stupid pants I was wearing. They're like these ugly green pants. I don't know who was clothes shopping for me, Mr. Furley from Three's Company or something. I looked ridiculous. So, and then I'm out there outside my house crying. I don't want to go in because my mom's going to see me. Then she sticks her head out the back door. "What are you doing over there?" I was like, she's like, "Get over here." I'm running around the house when my leg all stepped out. Like the Tin Man. She goes, "You walked in that river." I said, "No, I'm sorry, Ma." 80-page giant, 147, Superboy. Then, Superboy, issue number 149, a little Neal Adams. This is in a condition of whoa. Plus, the art inside is by Al Plastino. That's a Neal Adams. Isn't that great? Yeah. These guys are like a Bonnie and Clyde type of thing. Right turn, Clyde. And this is issue 151. This is Neal Adams also. And this is in a condition of a definite whoa minus. You can see there's a lot of situation all over this. This is October of '68. All right. DOA in cold blood. And DOA stands for Dead on Arrival. And yeah, Neal Adams on the cover, and the penciler inside is Bob Brown. Bob Brown did a lot of the Tomahawk stories, all right? Classic. And, yeah. This guy, Anton Lamar, framed Superboy for a murder. Framed! And issue number 154, Neal Adams and Irv Novick on the cover. Look at doing his Ray Charles. He's like, There's a little crypto. He's like, "Crypto, play cool, man. Play cool. We're going to make some scratch." The lady's like, "Who'd think Superboy would ever come to this? What a shame." He's like, "I'll never see again." Neal Adams. You could just tell. You could tell. Look at that. Look at that, huh? Look how he draws Crypto. Oh, yeah. And this is definitely Neal Adams. Right here. This is issue number 155. And these are all Superboy robots. Alright. And the inks inside are by Wally Wood. Wally. Check it out. Revolt of the Teenage Robots. Teenage Robots! Only teenage robots! Pete Townsend has a graphic novel out. I think it's by Image Comics, and it's big. It's about his album back in the day, his little project called Lifehouse from the 1970, and it's going for about $120. I'm thinking about selling a kidney, maybe getting it. I don't know. Oh, listen, big news! Hawkwoman's taking me to New York. in the Big Apple. Oh, hey, how you doing? Because it's my birthday, February 11th. So happens to be the Super Bowl. They're trying to steal my thunder. And so she's like, you're going to be 50. I said, says who? She goes, life. And she's like, yeah, let's do something. I said, I don't want to go nowhere. I want to hang out with you guys. That's what I want to do. So this is July of '69. I'll rip out your spine. Issue number 158. They're alive. My real mother and father. Superboy's Darkest Secret. Beautiful Neal Adams cover. Yeah, that's how I found my mom and dad. They were just floating through a cylinder in space. I was like, listen, you guys told me you would be right back, and I find you 20 years later. Parents, you try to raise them right. And this is Superboy, issue number 162. Crypto, why are you barking at Superboy? The Super Phantom of Smallville. Kurt Schwanee. Great stuff, great stuff. Yes. Yeah, so I had a frozen pant leg as a young kid. Quite an experience. Very traumatic. So then my mom, she was nice to me. She was nice. She said, just come inside, take those pants off. I cracked it. I was like, I hate those green pants. Mr. Green Jeans. Superboy, issue number 164. That's a beauty. Neal Adams. Let's see what's going on here. Dad, it's all my fault. Holy mackerel. Way to park. A little more to the right. Whoa. Yeah. There's I see car crashes like this all the time. People hit telephone poles, and then I have to go out there, and they have to pull. We have to hold the broken pole so the wrecker can pull the car off the pole. And then we got to change the pole, change all the cables and everything. And some people, it's bad sometimes, real bad. I was working the other day with this guy Mike I work with, and I got a big hand axe. It's a big heavy hammer, and we're both up in the bucket, up on the pole, and he's holding something, and I can't see. I was like, I'm gonna hammer. I said, is it clear to swing the hammer over there? He's holding the thing still. He's like, yeah, just hit it. So I go, and I hit his thumb. He's like, ah! I was like, I think I got you. This is by Chris Swan. This is a big giant Superboy, 165. Superboy's Red Letter Days. Wow. What a beauty. What a beauty. So his thumb is DOA. This is the same guy, my friend Mike at work. One day, this was probably like a year ago, we're sitting there talking. He's like, yeah, so then, so I was doing this and that. Then all of a sudden he went, Rrr. I said, what the hell happened to your face? He's like, what's the matter? I said, your face! He's like, I don't know. I don't feel too good. And then he looked in the mirror. He's like, all of a sudden he got Bell's palsy right in front of my face. I was like, holy mackerel. I said, put this mask on. And then he's like, I don't know, I'm fine. I was like, no, you're not fine. I said, say baseball player. He goes, baseball player. I said, not even close. I said, I got 2 words for you. Seek help. Neal Adams cover, issue number 168. Beauty. Everyone hates him. They're all throwing bricks at him. My own people don't want me anymore. Goodbye, I'm never coming back. Yeah. There's another Ugats someone drew on my Neal Adams cover. And Superboy, issue number 169. I'm responsible for Clark's death, and my career as Superboy is finished. What's happening? What is happening? All right, Chris Swan, and October of 1970. 7:10, Rigor Mortis is in the kitchen again. Yeah, so Rigor Mortis had a whole bunch of awesome, great independent titles. He completed a whole run of stuff. And so I'm like, I wonder if I got a lot of that stuff. And I do. I have a lot of cool stuff. We got to go over it, man. I got 2 copies of that one. 2 copies. And Superboy, issue number 170. This is Carmine Infantino. You're a Clark Kent, huh, Superboy? What's it worth to keep it quiet? How about if I choke you out? And but I was happy to get this today. Look at that. And there's also the Wasp is in that, good old Waspy. That was when they were getting along, before Ant-Man punched her across the kitchen and ruined everything. Superboy, issue number 175, Neal Adams. And Dick Giordano also helped him on the cover. And Gaspar Saladino! That's a beauty. That's a beauty. You can have his body, but his spirit and all his superpowers belong to me. Doomsday for a Super Phantom. Superboy, issue number 176. Pick up sticks? Hey, where are you going with the box spring? This is a Neal Adams cover. This is classic. This chick's flying around on a mattress. Oh no! Now that super-brained little kook built herself a scrap iron flying carpet. The secret of Superboy's sister. And over here is the pharmacy that Dr. Silverage used to get his comic books at. Can you see that? Yeah. Smallville Pharmacy. They had a little spinner rack. And this is Superboy, issue number 177. We're innocent! Dick Giordano on the cover. That's his parents. He locked up his mom and dad. Superboy, issue number 182. Nick Cardy on the cover. Yeah. Superboy, issue number 190. The Mad Piper of Camp Bravo, plus a new Legion of Superheroes story. Awesome. Nick Cardy. And Superboy, issue number 193. $1 Million Double Cross. And Nick Cardy on the cover. February 73. I was negative 1 year old. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I had big plans. Big plans, man. And, in this one, the Legion of Superheroes is in like the second story, and like the Karate Kid and Duo Damsel and a couple other people, they debuted their new costumes. Oh, awesome, awesome. And this is April 73. All right, this is Superboy issue 194. Mother, Dad, please help me. My son, who did this awful thing to you? The Super Merman of the Sea. This is where he meets Yorel. That's his girlfriend, a mermaid. I mean, come on. Talk about a long-distance relationship. I mean, he's like, are you in the Pacific or the Atlantic? Because, And I got 2 copies of that. 2 copies of that. Maybe I'll mail one out to one of the winners. You're all winners in my book. And, what else? What else? Let me show you some sketches. Yeah, so I'm trying to draw pictures for D Collectors and Sean Peters, And so at lunch at work, I'm in my work truck. I tried to sketch Batman with a black pen, and I had to work on this. This was not coming out the way I wanted. And then I wanted to draw Moon Knight, and this is what I end up with. He's all weird looking. I do sketch a lot. I bought this like a week ago, and I was going to draw the Guardian with a German Shepherd. Let's see what we got here. There's a guy just punching. Let's see here. I'll show you some sketches real quick. I was drawing Hawkman, and I started coloring him. Yeah. Yes, man. And, let's see. Ooh, I like this one. I started inking it. He's like, relax now, relax. Who's got the mace? I got the mace. Let's see here. I did a little penciling. A little penciling of the Hawkman. And I don't know what's going on here. It was a little, I don't know. I was getting weird. Things go a little crazy up there. And here, oh, here's Batman and the Joker. Let's see here. What else? What else? Oh, here's like an angel guy. I was trying to do a little perspective, and it didn't work out. I was drawing a little Hawkman flying across a skyscraper, but I abandoned that. And what else? There's a guy attacking someone with an axe. Not very nice. And what else? What else? This is something going on here. I don't know what's going on there. A lot of doodling, just doodling at night. Here's Hawkman and Captain America. I didn't finish it. Let's see here. Here's a barbarian. It's a little windy. Looking for a shirt. Here is another barbarian. Just doodling, just doodling. Here's another barbarian. He's just chilling, posing with his sword. Let's see here. Here's Captain America, chained up. He's like, get me out of here! Ah! Oh, there's a Westerner. He's like, come on, yeah, you owl hoot. You old owl hoot. He's an Indian cowboy.
Coyote come from mountains. I am from village in the north.
Let's see here. Let's see. What else we got? This is some guy. I drew some dude. I don't know what's happening. This is the Hulk fighting the Rhino. Just doodling. This I was going to draw Hawkman and Moon Knight, but it kind of got away from me. Let's see. I drew the Viking Prince, and I was going to draw the Thing, but I didn't like that one bit. Let's see here. And, oh, look at it. This is weird. This is a guy. He's all chained up and handcuffed at the police station, and they're like, yeah, see? Who did it, see? Well, I want names, see? Yeah. Chicago PD style. Did you ever watch Chicago PD? You know Hank from Chicago PD, the little short guy? Well, I don't know. He's like, well, I want you, somebody saw something. I'll go out there and I want answers. And what else we got? There's Hawkwoman. I was going to draw Hawkman with Hawkwoman, but wasn't coming out good. I was going to draw a barbarian with a battle axe, but I abandoned that. And what else? I drew Hawkman with Wildcat just hanging out. And here's Hawkman with Conan. They're chilling out by a tree. Just talking junk. Conan's like, so, you use a mace, huh? That's nice. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know what this is. This is like some Indian guy. Hey, man, what it be? Keep it busy. Great guy. The gas station I go to in the morning is like, hey, Higgy, what it be? I said, it be all right. It's got a lot of, I was going to draw the old arm things, all the arms. Oh, yeah, baby. I was going to draw Hawkman again, and then I abandoned that. I'm not sticking with these things. I think I fall asleep. That's what I do. And, oh, I did this. This is Batman and Hawkman. All right. What else? I think that's, oh, I drew this. This is for the collectibles. I was working on this last night. I took pride in this. This is Wildcat and Daredevil. All right. All right. I think that's it. Guys, that's it, man. Let's take it out. Thanks for joining me. Wanted to look at a little Neal Adams art with you guys. A little Superboy. And just wanted to check in. That's it, man. Don't be so coy. Took a look at Super Boy. Covers make me smile. Drawn with that Neal Adams style. Neal's so good, I'm ashamed to do art. So I just read my comics cause they make me smart. Read your comics, they make you smart.